Hi, so my name's Ali. I'm doing my video out in my greenhouse. It plays quite a significant part in the lockdown process for me. I initially was working from home, which I did part of the time anyway, and I only worked so many hours a week, but sadly was furloughed on the 1st of April. I live with my husband and my 6 dogs. And what furlough has meant to me is obviously not having the work commitment for 3 days. So I guess a bit less stress and having to rush about in the morning, see the dogs, and then get in and make dinner. On the positive side, I've had much more time to learn some new skills, one of them being gardening, hence why I'm in the greenhouse. So I planted some seeds from scratch, and hey, I've got some lovely cucumbers and tomatoes. Just going to turn around a little bit there so you can see that. And I've also learned how to bake cakes. Victoria sponge seems to be one of my specialities now, which I'd never ever done before. So it's been really quite enjoyable. I've decorated, I've cleaned. I didn't do this because I was trying to use up my time. It was more jobs that we hadn't got round to doing. My husband works full time. He's a self-employed gardener, so he has been busy and his life hasn't really changed at all, apart from having to do the shopping for 3 households. We live very rural, and 2 cottages down is my dad, and the cottage after that is my aunt and uncle. So poor husband was having to do the weekly shop for everybody until we managed to get the online deliveries. So that's probably the only thing that changed for him. For me, I've really just taken advantage of the time, really enjoyed my garden. Having the 6 dogs does take up quite a lot of time, and realise how much time it takes up because you're not rushing about. But they're great. Walking them, we train them. They're working dogs, so just having that wee bit extra time has been fantastic. And any spare time I've had has been used for crafting. That isn't a new skill, although I did learn how to use my sewing machine. So I think for me, not having that stress of, I guess, rushing about in a car, shopping unnecessarily, has been a plus point. I took my car off the road, so I've saved a bit of wear and tear and some fuel. And yeah, I mean, going forward, it would be nice to get back to work. I think the one thing, if I miss anything, is just a bit of the kind of banter that you have in the workplace, that sort of community feel rather than being at the end of a phone or a video call. It just feels better having physical, not contact, so to speak, but so I miss that, and also miss the fact that we just can't jump in the car and go and see friends who live maybe 20 miles away. And also my nephew lives down south. He is usually up in the holidays, so we missed him at Easter, and we've no idea whether he'll be coming up in the summer. So fingers crossed things improve, as that is one of the biggest things that I have to admit that I miss. Okay.